Anthony Drees.
Kyle Nichols.
Landon Ranker.
Patrick Grady.
Charles Stasher.
David Shabib.
Mike Davis.
I was injured in February 25th, 1991 in a Scud missile attack in Dhahran, Saudi Arabia. When we heard the air raid siren, we did the protocol to grab your helmet, grab your protective mask, and hold brace for impact. My helmet was on the other side of my cot, so when I went to reach for it, I had to lean over my cot. But the time my hand touched my helmet, I felt this tremendous impact.
It was in the middle of the night. We were just out. One mortar round was fired and it landed about 20 feet from me. I was knocked out completely. I had no body armor or helmet on at the time. I had just laid down to get some sleep. I was a platoon sergeant and I had been up checking on my men. It landed luckily on the other side of my rucksack, so it absorbed a lot of the blast.
I was in my office in the green zone and heard my troops coming back in on the radio. Went to head out there and a Katyusha hit right as they were pulling in. It hit 17 feet from me. 4 of us went to the hospital that day with blast trauma.
In 06, I deployed to Iraq, and 2 months into my deployment, I had a bomb go off in my face, cut my carotid artery, had a stroke and head injury, and the whole polytrauma.
ID hit my truck. The truck wasn't too bad off. It hurt. And initially, when I got back, I went through all the procedures and I was like, I'm fine. But I wasn't fine.
I did 2 tours in Afghanistan. Stepped on an IED July 4th, 2011. I was limb salvage for 6 years, and then I've only been an amputee for a year and a half.
We went to Iraq in 2005. Doing my tour, I caught shrapnel in the back from a mortar attack. We lost 48 Marines during our deployment, which was only 7 months, but we've seen a lot of combat within those 210 days.
That got cleared, I came back and still not getting checked out. It came back later that dislocated my pelvic bone. It's still that way, it kind of just floats now. So my stride is weird because one leg is longer than the other because it doesn't line up correct like it's supposed to now.
I had what they considered a pretty close contact hit of shrapnel on my right femur. A piece of the warhead hit me in the top of the right leg, shattered my femur, and then blew off the backs of both my legs. The ensuing 9 months, I had 58 surgeries.
I guess scars from war is not always physical. You can't always see it. PTSD has really been hard on me. A lot of stuff that I used to do, I can't do. It's hard for me to do.
Combat veterans don't always want to talk. They don't always want to tell their story. So you put them together and they're away from the normal type of stuff in their life. You can be anywhere. You put them by a campfire or a bonfire, they'll start talking and they'll start sharing the things that they don't normally want to share with anybody else.